Well, hello everyone, and welcome to Flower Friday.
Hey there.
I'm Amanda.
I'm Sherry.
And we are the mother-daughter designers at Monroe Home, where we help you transform the ordinary home into an extraordinary home.
Yes, we do, and I am excited about the wreath that we've got for you today. We are going to be doing a gold and reddish, burgundy-ish wreath, and I think it's going to be so pretty. We're going to put fruit in it. We've got all kinds of goodies to go in it. So y'all come in and get comfortable, and let's make this wreath.
Yeah. So welcome everybody.
Yes.
We are so glad you guys are here with us today. Those of you who are watching us live, hello.
Hey there.
Y'all, let us know in the comments that you're watching us live. You can just type live in the comments and then let us know where you're watching us from.
Yes.
If you're watching us on replay, if you will, just type replay. And again, let us know where you're watching this video from.
We always like to see where all these are coming from. So,
hey, Sue and Patricia, we're so glad
yes,
you're here
we are
with us
so
today.
happy you all are here. And if you don't mind just kind of sprinkling this out to your friends, that would be helpful as well.
Hey, Deb, welcome from Massachusetts. So glad you're here.
So,
All right, so we're going to be making today a Christmas wreath. We're going to be making a red and gold Christmas wreath. We're going to be adding some fruit, some beaded fruit ornaments to this wreath, and some eucalyptus and some berries. So
all kinds of good stuff.
This is going to be a really, really fun one to do.
This one is. I'm excited about this. I love these colors for Christmas. Too. They are just so rich and pretty, so I'm excited about that. So let me show you what we're going to be using. We have these gorgeous poinsettias. They're velvet poinsettias, and I think most of what we're going to be using came from Hobby Lobby today. There's a few things that we're going to use that came from other places, but I'll tell you those when we get to them. But these are gorgeous. We've got these. We've got all kinds of red and gold ornaments that we're going to use. These pretty little sugared, or I guess that's really frosted, maybe. Frosted.
We'll call it frosted.
Big, I guess they're supposed to be big berries, but they're big ornaments. There you go.
I love those. I
love those
so
too.
Pretty.
They are so pretty.
I'm actually really excited about using those. And those are from Hobby Lobby.
Yes, and we've got some gold fern that we're going to be using. We've got these gorgeous, I love these beaded fruits that we've got here. Some pomegranates and some pears that we're going to be adding to it. And these actually came from At Home, I believe.
Yeah, so anytime we find the beaded fruit ornaments, especially after Christmas, if you will stock up on the after Christmas sale, we will buy these. And this 4-pack was $5.99.
Yes, and I think I actually got it like 80% off too. So anytime you shop after Christmas and get all that you can. I mean, I bought all that they had of those because we use them a lot.
And that's always good to be able to get those after Christmas sales.
Yes, it is. It definitely helps. And then we've got these cute little ornaments from Hobby Lobby. I love these. Anything like that would work in this. Just any kind of little picks that have gold or any of the colors that we're using would work. And then we've got the berries. And I don't think I have those. You've got the berries. So,
just red berries.
Just red.
Any red berries would work. You could get them from Hobby Lobby, Michael's. Now, we are using a 24-inch pine wreath base today.
Yeah.
You could use a snow-flocked base if you wanted to. Today, we're just going to use a regular pine, so either one will work for this.
And I don't know if I showed the eucalyptus, but I love these eucalyptus stems. Aren't these pretty? We're going to be using these too.
And if you could not find the gold, you could just spray paint.
You really could.
Eucalyptus, because it really looks like that's all they did with this. They just took the green eucalyptus and spray painted it.
Yes, and some of you may not have seen me talk about what I did with the hydrangeas, but you could certainly spray paint, like she said, any kind of eucalyptus that you wanted to use, and then just kind of sprinkle some glitter over top of it. And I wanted to show you again, I got some more of the hydrangeas.
Show them the pack, how they come.
I'm going to show you, yes, here's how they come. Literally flat, just flat. Just
from
like
Amazon.
this.
So these
from
came from
Amazon. And let me just open open it just so you can see. Because by the time you get them made, they turn out beautifully. And they come, it's 10 to a pack.
And when you look at it, it's kind of
they
weird.
are, yes, they literally come, I mean, look how mashed. But all you do is you take your hairdryer and just blow. I just go over and in a circle, just like this with my hairdryer. And then they pop out.
And then they come with a stick.
They come with a stick that goes on the end of it. But they come out just really pretty, like this, just all fluffed out when you use your hairdryer. And then I just glittered them. Yes, that's okay. Is this the stem?
Yeah, but I put it on the wrong side.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's got a little end on it, and you just poke it in there. And now I glue them. I just stick them in my Grace Monroe home glue skillet, and that I love. And then just so that they don't come loose. But then I just use, I thought I had it here, but I haven't.
I put it away.
She constantly puts it away, and I want to show y'all. But no, I put it over here. Yeah, okay. You put it away, but then I got it again. Okay. Here it is. So I was fixing to blame her. Look at there. But
I almost blame myself.
I used just the Mod Podge and a paintbrush and just kind of dab it all over. And you can do that with any flowers. And then I just use the red glitter from Walmart, but you can get this from Dollar Tree too. I don't think they have as big a container of it at Dollar Tree, so I just get it at Walmart, but it's very inexpensive. And look how pretty those look now.
I mean, you wouldn't.
I mean, you would never know that was these that come in a sack like this.
From Amazon,
all smashed together. And I mean, they're perfect. And it took me 3 or 4 minutes to do the whole bag with the hairdryer and get them fluffed out. So it's not any trouble, and they just come out so pretty. So that is one of my finds I am very happy about.
So with our wreath, like I said, we're using a 24-inch pine base. This is an elevated pine base, so it has the 2 wires around the back. And the first thing you're going to do, because it's going to come really flat, this one came just flat.
Yes.
Right out of the package, almost like those. Yep. You just take your pieces, every piece, and just fluff it out. So we just go piece by piece around the base of the wreath. Just like that. Just pull them and get them all kind of going in all these different directions.
Yeah, you just want to straighten them all out because they're going to be bent and just not... You don't want to start making your wreath until you get this done. This is a very, very big step.
Yeah, definitely
important.
You need to do this before you do anything else.
Yeah, and take your time. It takes a few minutes to do it, and I know we always get anxious, because I do. I get anxious to get ready to start, especially if it's something I've been looking forward to. But just take your time and do it, and get it fluffed out like it needs to be. Yeah, it'll make a big difference.
All right, so I think mine is pretty much fluffed. I had fluffed it a little bit before we got started. So, yes, Rita, Amazon does sell flowers, and actually over the last several months, we have found several cute, Amazon finds. Yes. Floral finds. So,
and those, I think they were right around $13 or $15. You get 10 of them. You know, they don't have leaves with them, but I don't use the leaves the majority of the time anyway, so... that's fine for me. Now, if you need some with the leaves, they've got others that you can buy too, but I think they're a little more expensive. But, I mean, these are perfect for what I need them for.
Yeah, especially for Christmas wreaths.
Yes.
We really don't use, the leaves.
No, I don't use them in those, and so it's perfect. Now, let me show you real quick what else. Have I showed everything? I think I've shown... everything except I was going to show what we did, but I've already taken mine apart. Show them the big. Oh. Okay, we have these big ones that we got from Vickerman, and I love those normally, but I didn't want to use them in the big clump of them this time, so we just cut those all apart. And, you know, I saved this part of it, because I can use all of that in a lime and red one when I get ready for it, because this is all, you know, lime green and red. So when I do one like that, then I've got that to use for that, but didn't want it today, so I just cut them apart.
I'll go ahead and start working. Do we have our ribbons? I was going to show them what ribbon we use. We've already got our bow pre-made.
I think I've already put it up, but let me show.
We've got our bow pre-made. You could do any kind of bow that you wanted for this. We did a stacked bow.
Yeah.
And we will post a tutorial, a bow tutorial in the comments, so y'all can check that out too.
Yes.
Did you keep? You didn't keep.
I didn't use anything.
Okay,
else.
so that's so. Now we have that to use for something else.
I'm going to use that for something else and save it. So, and these are the two that came from Hobby Lobby. This one that's golden, kind of reddish burgundy. It's kind of got both of those colors in there. And then just a gold. Both of these are 2.5 inch. That kind of looks like a 3 inch. This one's 2.5 inch. No, it says 3 inch. Wow. So a 2.5 inch, a 3 inch, and then the 1.5 inch. This actually came from Craft Outlet. It is a burgundy velvet, kind of a wineish burgundy velvet, and I love that. So,
and we're going to be mixing the wine and the red and the burgundy in this. So
all of that will work together in this one.
And I'm still just cutting off.
Yes. I'm just going to move this up just a little bit.
Which I could have done this beforehand. It would have saved time. Sorry, guys.
Well, that's all right. If you have already gotten your Grace Monroe home glue skillet, let us know in the comments if you've gotten it and how much you like it. Because I love to hear that too.
Yeah, I'm excited to hear that.
Yes.
Several of you have emailed us.
I know, and we thank you for your emails and for just supporting us in this way. We appreciate it so much, and we are very happy with it.
All right, so I got all of that cut apart. So now I'm going to go ahead and put on my bow. Let's see, what is that, about 3 o'clock?
About 3, okay. Yeah, on the inside ring.
Okay. So I'm just going to attach it right to that inner
because you know we always use the elevated, the double ring wreaths. So she's just putting it on the inner one.
Ooh, Annette said, I love my Grace Monroe home glue skillet. Ooh,
yay, Annette. I'm so happy to hear that.
And it makes your craft room pretty.
It
I bet,
does.
having that pink
yes,
glue
I know.
in there.
We are so thrilled with it, and we just
so it's functional and pretty, right?
Yes, it is, and we love the color. We're so excited about it, and we're happy that y'all like it too.
Oh, Terry said she got hers.
Yay, yay.
All right. So I'm going to fluff that in a minute. You can go ahead and get started while I get this. I'm just going to fluff it, adjust it, get it right where I want it.
Yes, well, the first thing I want to do is I'm going to go around the outside with both my berries. I'm going to just kind of be alternating just to get those around the outside, and with my gold fern. So this is what I'm actually greening my wreath with. So I love these. They are so glittery and pretty, and just looks so good in a wreath.
Yeah, I like those too.
But I'm not going to use this big stem. I'm going to cut it in two, and I just need like a couple of pieces of the fern on each one. So I just cut it apart like that.
And it's Christmas, so, we got to have glitter.
Yes, and, if you need to straighten these out, if you can't get them straightened out like you want them, because sometimes they come kind of balled up, use your hairdryer. I use that hairdryer for everything. Now this one I'm just going to put up here in the top, and I just take one of my pine pieces and just wrap it right around it to make sure it stays good and secure in there. Just like that. And then my next one is going to go in the bottom.
Oh, Kathy said, I got mine and love it. And I went ahead and ordered 2 more stir sticks and 2 of the green small Sure Bonder pads. Oh, I love
aren't these things? I use this thing all the time. It is so good, isn't it? For getting, glue off of stuff or anything. I love that thing.
Yeah. They have really, Sherbander has some great products.
They really do. We use a lot. I use their stapler. You know, they asked us what were some of our favorite products, and I said that right there, other than the glue skillet, of course. I love that stapler and staple gun, and then those stir sticks are amazing. So if you haven't ordered your stir sticks, you need to get some of those. They are amazing. They just come in so handy. I may replace that one in a minute because I don't like the way it looks, but that's okay. It'll be fine for now.
You're
I'm throwing my stuff around.
Throwing your berries.
I am. Uh-oh. Okay. I just went ahead and put that one there. But I do want to put my berries in. Maybe that's what it was trying to tell me. Don't forget us.
Don't forget us.
Don't forget me. All right.
Heather, I will put the link in the comments for you. You can go to Sherbander.com, and I think it's Sherbander.com/Grace Monroe Home, but I will put it in the comments.
Yes.
Of where you can get yours.
Yes, and it is, if you go to Sherbander.com, it is on the front page too, so you can't miss it.
I would get the bundle. That's the best deal.
That is the best deal because the bundle comes with the glue skillet and your silicone pad, and of course your glue sticks, and your Teflon sticks. Mm-hmm. And 2 of those, and then it also comes with a bag of glue, and you know you need glue, so
yeah, it's a good deal.
It is definitely a good deal, and it evidently it is too because it keeps selling out. Yeah. But fortunately, they're able to get more, so definitely get that.
All right, so these berries, these are good too because they come in. They're two-tone.
Yes,
they're burgundy and red, which is going to work for what we're doing today. So I really like that.
Okay, so let me cut another one of my gold stems. Okay, I'm going to put this one on this side. And I'm literally going around the outside. I'm just alternating. Gold, and then berries.
Y'all let us know what the weather is like where you are at. Because it is, well, it was cold here. Last night, it was really cold.
Yes, it was.
And the night before. So we had a little cold front, and so I wore long sleeves, and now I'm in here and I'm sweating.
I know, that's how it's been. Yep.
That's Alabama.
That's Alabama. It is, and it's supposed to get warm again, I think, in the next few days. But Amanda's daughter had a softball game last night, and Gigi about froze. I'm just going to tell you, it was cold. Well, I came home, and fortunately, my husband had put me some hot chocolate in my thermos. I thought I had tea until I went and opened it, and I'm like, oh, he is so sweet. Thank you. He knew I would get cold, and it was perfect.
Lisa says 80s in Texas.
I bet.
It's probably 80s here today. Yesterday it was like 48, 40s,
yeah.
which for us that's cold.
That's very cold for us. We don't know how to handle it when it's like that, hardly. Yep. And by the way, I have to announce this. Olivia hit a home run.
No, she didn't hit her home run last night. She hit 2 triples.
2 triples.
But she did the game before.
Sure?
She did the game before.
Yes, you're right. The game before, because they had a game when was it? Tuesday. They had a game Tuesday too, and I was thinking about that one. Sorry.
So she hit 7 home runs.
Yeah, she said yes
this season, and this is her first year playing.
First year playing now.
We're happy about that.
Yes, she is.
And I'm not an athlete, so I didn't think I'd have very athletic children, but apparently
you do. Yep. No, her oldest Stella is just like she was.
Yes,
I think.
she's my creative.
Yes, definitely.
Well, you know what? They're both creative.
They are. They're just in different ways. That's the way. That's what makes it good. But my other daughter, Rebecca's little girl, Ava, also plays on the team, and she did great last night.
They all did. They won.
They won, and they did great. And of course, Gigi was there yelling till I was hoarse for them. But it was fun. But that was the last game last night.
The last of the season.
Because I'm going to tell you, it was just too cold to continue.
Well, I asked Olivia, I said, are you glad, this season's over? She said, yeah, it was too cold.
Yes.
It was too cold.
Yes, bless their hearts, because, they're out there playing, and I know it was cold, especially, standing in the field waiting on somebody to hit it and stuff. It's cold.
So we got to get used to this, because apparently we're going to be softballers, I guess.
Until Bennett starts playing baseball.
Yeah, we might be baseballers and softballers.
Yep, that's about right. It sure is fun, though. All right, I have one little thing of berries left, so I am just going to put this here facing the middle, just to kind of have it sprinkled all over, just like that. And I'm probably going to add some more gold around the outside, but I'm going to wait until and see once I get everything on there. Because now I'm going to put my eucalyptus in too. But right now I'm going to put my pretty poinsettias. And you will have to fluff these when you get them, because they are always kind of mashed. But you can just take them and fluff them out. And I like to kind of bend them just a little bit so they kind of cup around a little. That just makes them look better, I think.
These are also from Hobby Lobby.
Yes, and they really are beautiful.
These
are in the picks.
Yeah, and we get them. We order them online, so they are really flat. They might not be quite as bad if you get them in the store.
Yeah, they
you
probably
still want to fluff
are.
them out some. Okay.
And just like I did with that, I just take a piece of my pine and wrap it around, and then make sure I get it pushed in good. And then, of course, I got to refluff it.
Those are pretty.
They are
poinsettias.
very pretty.
I think I have some of these that I got.
I think you did.
That's
what I was fixing to say. I think I remember you having them on your tree.
Yeah, I think these are the same ones.
Mm-hmm. I love these. I was trying to remember how much they were, but I don't remember, and I think I already took the tag off. So I don't know. All right, this one's going down in the bottom. I'm just wrapping it around. And of course, I'll go back later and cut off around the back, the long stem. Okay, and my last one. I'm just going to bring that right up in here.
I feel like we haven't done one with fruit in a long time.
No,
did we make
haven't.
one with fruit last year?
I think we did. I don't remember if we made it last year. I know
for
we
you guys,
made one
Flower
Friday.
Friday. I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, and we have the tutorial. If you cannot find the beaded fruit, you can just buy the regular fruit from Walmart.
Yes.
In the craft section, they got a whole, usually, green apples, red apples,
yeah, you
lemons,
can find
all
all of those. And we've got a tutorial, don't we?
Yes, we've got a tutorial showing you how to sugar it, which is basically glitter it.
It is, yeah.
But you know, we use glitter, but you could get the little beads.
Oh yeah, you could.
And you could do it the same exact way.
Yes, you really could. You would just need to roll it in the beads. You know, put them in a little container and just roll them around, and use your same Mod Podge. You can use the same stuff, and it would be easy. I think now, let's see. I think I'll put some of my fruit in. Speaking of fruit, I love these.
This one where I want it.
I know it. Sometimes they don't want to get where you want them. And these have a little hanger on them, and I'm going to just cut that little hanger off because, of course, I don't need that. Because we're just going to dip these down in the glue. But now this would be good if you didn't want to dip them straight in there. You've got your little stick that comes with your glue skillet, and you could just dip it. And you know, before I put it in, I always kind of look at it to see which way I want it to go in. And I think I want it, this is the fatter end, so I think that's what I'm going to put the glue on. And just do it just like that. And I'm going to bring this one right up here. And I've kind of got it in at an angle. I don't want to put them straight in. I want to kind of angle them. So now let's put our little pomegranate. And now you can use any kind of fruit that you want to for this. I just happen to have pears and pomegranates, so that's what I'm using. But anything would work. You know, any kind of fruit. I'm going to put this one up under. So my poinsettia here, just like this. I'm going to turn it that way. And you do, once you put it in here and you've got the glue on it, go ahead and move your greenery around exactly how you want it to be in there. Because, you know, once it's glued, you can't move it. And then you do want to kind of hold on to it just for if you're working on a stand. Now, if you're working flat like Amanda, you can let go of it. But if you're working on a stand like I do, then you're going to want to hold it just a minute and make sure it's good and secure in there. And I think that one is. So now I'm going to add another one of my pears. I wished Michael's used to have the prettiest fruit, and they quit carrying it, and I really wish they would get it back because I loved the fruit that they always had every year.
Like the Christmas fruit?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It was always so pretty, and they would have, you know, a stem with several different fruits, and they were big. Now, they still have, a lot of times they'll still have the little ones, but I liked the big ones.
I got another box. I forgot I had this other box.
Oh, yeah. Alright, let's see. I am going to go ahead and, I've got more pomegranates. So I'm going to bring this one over on this side of my poinsettia.
The pomegranate or the pear?
Pomegranate.
Probably gonna need some more glue.
Yeah, we may. I don't want to put it in until we absolutely have to, though, because it
has to melt.
Yep. Then we'll wait on it a few minutes.
With this fruit too, you can add as much or as little as you
really
want.
can.
I kind of like a lot.
I like
of
a lot
of
it too. So that's I'm putting a lot because that's, like Amanda said, that's kind of what I like. So. But it's like she said, it's whatever you choose. I'm going to put this one over here close to this one, I
And it's good to put them in different directions.
Yes.
Like you have one with the stem this way, then kind of
you do want to do that. You want it to look like they just kind of fell, you know, and they just ended up that way. That's the goal anyway. But especially when working down on the bottom, you just want to make sure that you hold it just...
Well, even on here, on the table, I like to hold it for just a minute and make sure
just to make sure that it's secure.
And pull your pieces around it, like she said earlier. So with one hand, you can hold it and then pull your pieces around it with the other. Because we're going to put things in between the fruit. So you want to make sure
you got to get all of those,
your pieces of pine around there.
That's exactly right. Okay. I'm going to put one of my pomegranates, tuck it up under here. One's gonna want to fall if I don't hold it, so I'm gonna hold it just a minute and make sure it gets stuck well.
I love red and gold. I think it's very elegant, kind of.
It is.
That elegant look. I love making these.
I do too.
Type.
Okay, are you gonna stay or are you gonna try to fall?
Well, and these aren't super heavy, but they are weight to them.
They do. And so, you know, when you get them, you do have to make sure that you hold them in place. Hopefully that is good and stuck. But I don't know, it looks kind of like it's moving.
Victorian.
Yes.
Yeah, it kind of does have a Victorian look.
Okay, I'm going to put my pear on this other side.
Robbie, the glittered fruit is not... The glittered fruit we're using is from At Home.
Yeah.
You can get it from Hobby Lobby, but this is actually from At Home in their Christmas section.
Yeah. And now like I said earlier, I got this at the end of Christmas last year. So... I would imagine that they've got it again, but I don't know that for sure. But
any glittered fruit, or you
can make it. We do have a tutorial showing, you know, how to make it. Okay. Okay, that's I'm still holding on to these. I've got one more that I'm going to put over here beside my bow. If those will stay, please. Nope, I was afraid that one. Let me put, I'm going to put some more glue because that one is not wanting to stay well. So I'm going to have to hold it.
This might be one that you might want to actually make on a table. Yeah, you may want
to do it on a table just to make sure that it stays, especially when you get down here on the ends.
Yeah. Now, once it's on, it is on and it's not going anywhere.
No,
once it dries.
You don't have to worry about it once it dries. Because to get it off, you're really going to have to...
Because I'm pulling on these now and they're on there.
Yeah, these
and they're not even fully dry yet.
Hard, I know. That one, I just had a feeling that one was going to give me a problem. But see, that one's holding good. Okay, I've got one more pomegranate that I am going to put on the other side of my bow. I can get that cut off with one hand.
You cut it for you?
No, I got it. I'm just going to put it right in here. Just because, you know, we got to have something on our bow, beside our bow.
I have one more. I'm thinking.
Yeah, you can put it.
I mean, where's your other one? Oh, you just haven't used it yet.
I haven't had to, you know, I haven't. Okay. I'm still holding on to this one to make sure.
I thought you were one ahead of me, but maybe not.
No, I'm not. Okay. Where did you put the...
I hadn't yet.
Okay. I'm probably going to put it over here on the upper. I might put it on the inside of the bow. Let's see if this one's going to stay first. I'm going to use my little stick here and put just a drop of glue right there, just to make sure that it is stuck.
Kathy said, I bought some about 25 years ago at Walmart after the holiday, and I think I only paid 20 cents a piece.
Yeah, if you can get it, that's a good thing to do. Yeah. Okay, let's see. I was thinking of putting this on either on the inside or up here at the top, but I may not even. I think I'm just going to go with what I got right now because we got a lot of other things to go on it. Is that going to stay? You going to stay this time? Maybe. Maybe. We will
I might
see.
put mine right underneath here. Because I've got a spot. I think I've got mine higher than yours.
Yeah, well, that's fine. That is fine. Okay, so now I want to put in these ornaments. And these, again, these came from Hobby Lobby. They're in the pick section. And I think right now they're 50% off. They were $5 a piece, but they're 50% off. So I am just taking the price tags off of them.
Uh-oh.
What, you tear you?
Yeah, I was tearing the price tag off and
Yep.
tearing it up.
Okay. I am going to put this one right here on the side, and I just take a piece of the pine and wrap it around the ornaments, and then those will stay just where I've got them.
And I said red and gold, but it does have a little bit of green in it.
Yeah, it does. So I'm going to put that one there.
Which I kind of like the pops of green, but if
I
you
do
didn't want to
too.
use them, you wouldn't have to.
No, you can pick whichever one that you choose. Is just fine. I'm going to put this other one down here in the corner. And I just take one of my green pines and just wrap it right around the ornaments just to make sure that they hold. Uh-oh, that was my pomegranate. Yep, I was afraid it was going to fall off. So I got to put that back over. I just got to hold it longer.
That one's wanting to be tricky.
Yes, it is.
Just realized it.
I got glue strings everywhere.
Just realized I glued my bow too.
Uh-oh.
So that's okay. We'll get it off.
Okay, let's try this again.
You put yours down here.
Where? Yeah, I've got one on one in one corner and one in the other, and then I'm going to bring the other one right here on the outs. Well, I think I'll put it on the inside, right here, Amanda.
I already got mine there.
Oh, is that where you already put it?
Yeah.
Well, you read my mind then.
Well, mine's a little more, let's guess about in the middle.
Yeah. We are going to need some more glue.
It's under you.
It's under me. I'll get it as soon as I can let go of this. Isn't it fun working, you know, like this?
One-handed?
One-handed, yep.
You want me to get it?
Yeah. Do you mind holding this pomegranate for a minute? Let me get this one in, and then I can get the glue.
One-handed.
Yep. Just need some pine pieces to
Marilyn
go
said, what
in.
about wiring it onto the frame?
The what?
I think it is. Maybe she's talking about
the pomegranate, the fruit, or the You could do that, but honestly, if you're, you know, if you wait just a few minutes, normally I would wait a little longer. It will stick. You've just got to give it some, you know, a few minutes.
Like making mine on the table.
You definitely could do that if you wanted to.
Making mine on the table, they're already almost dried. So if you wanted for this one to make it on a table, you could. Either way would work.
Let's see. I thought I had some glue right down. Here it is. Yeah, I knew I had some right there.
Ooh, Kathy said, I just bought those picks to make a lantern swag. You know what? I love those. Yeah, I love those picks. And I don't know if y'all remember, but I think it's been a couple of years now, so you might not have watched it, but I'll try to remember to post in the comments. We made a lantern wreath centerpiece with very similar. I know we used these in them.
Yeah, I remember we did.
I can't remember if we used
those, and I think
it was
we
so
used
pretty.
the eucalyptus, the frosted.
It was so pretty. That was in this color. It was gold and burgundy. It was really pretty. So I'll post that in the comments for you guys to watch, because if you have not seen that one, I used that.
Yeah, I remember you did. You had it on your table.
On my table, because I loved it so much. I have to see. I bet I still have it.
And y'all, if you have not followed us on Instagram, go do that, because we've got something coming up that's going to be just for Instagram, so you don't want to miss it.
Yeah, and we're going to start doing something really, really fun. I think you guys are going to love it.
I think you will love it, so make sure to go and follow us over there.
On Instagram, Grace Monroe Home. We probably won't start this week, but we might start next week.
Yeah.
You'll see. Y'all see when I post it.
Yep. All right, I'm just going to hold this up a little bit like this to keep it, make sure it doesn't fall.
We can move that off, and you could do on the table if you want to.
No, I think it'll be okay in a minute. I want to go ahead and put these in, because I love these berries. So, I am just...
Which ones?
The frosted.
The frosted ones, yeah.
I guess they're iced.
That's
what they are. They're iced berries.
Yeah, they're pretty, but I guess they're berries. They look like big berries.
Aren't they pretty, though? I'm going to put my first one right down here in the center.
They're three on the pick, and we're cutting them apart.
So
we're just using each individual piece.
And look how pretty those look.
Yeah.
I love those.
Yeah, I love they add.
And I think I'm going to put my other one right up. What was that? Oh, that was something. That wasn't off my wreath. That was the eucalyptus that was off of that other thing.
You can sprinkle these around.
Yeah, and you could. Yeah, you really can. I'm just kind of putting some here and there because I think they're so pretty. And you can use one stem, or you could use several. We've got two here each that we're going to use. So, it's a little tricky to wrap pine around a stem one-handed, but I'm getting there.
Now you know you can do it.
I can do it. Look at there. There we go.
I've got a little bit of glue on my ribbon here, and it's bothering me. But what I'm going to do, when I don't want to have to switch out the tails, if I can't get it off, I will. But what you can do, the only thing is this is velvet, so I'm not sure how well it's going to work. But typically, if we get some glue on our ribbon when we're making it, if it's a wreath that we put the bow on first, we'll just take the hairdryer and it comes right off. This is velvet though, so I'm not sure.
So, yeah, it may leave a place on velvet. That's the only thing.
I may have to replace that one tail, and if I do, that's okay. But if I can get it off, I'll try. But things like that happen. So if it happens to you, don't stress.
No, there's always
I think it happened
when
the pomegranate fell off, and it startled me.
Yes, and you jumped,
I
and
flung glue.
I'm sure. But let me tell you, did you? And I've got glue on mine right there. But see that
was probably me flinging the glue too.
Probably was, or no, who knows? But did you tell them that you'll just cut the tails up? All she'll do is cut the tails.
If I have to replace
if she has to, she can just cut it off up here, and then just take another tail and wrap it, get it really up close up under it, and then just tie it, and nobody will ever know that it's not connected to the bow. So it'll look just perfect. Yeah, so that's just a little trick that you can do. All right, I'm going to
last one on the other side.
On the other side of my bow. Yeah. I am going to add some of my little eucalyptus, and this I just wanted to kind of sprinkle around in between things. I don't want a lot of it, just a few little pieces here and there. And then I'm going to put some of the fern too, and we still have some ornaments that can go on it.
Mm-hmm. Mine's getting pretty full though.
Yeah. I want a few more little ornaments, so I am just going to pop this little piece right in between here, just like this. And this is just going to kind of give it that three-dimensional look, having it kind of sprinkled around, which is what we want.
You don't have to use a ton of it. I'm probably not going to use a whole lot.
Yeah, you don't, and that's what's good about it. You can just use just a little, and it will make a big statement. I'm just putting a few little pieces of it here and there.
But I would kind of make sure that it is a little bit spaced evenly around, don't you think?
Yes.
I mean, it doesn't have to be perfect.
But you do kind of want it, all around. You don't want to have a big spot of it, in one space and leave it out in the other. So just kind of make sure you get it evenly distributed, even if you just use a few of them.
Yeah, just try to space them out.
Yeah. That all. Just get back on there. There we go. What is it?
I'm going to throw that piece out because it was not cooperating.
It wouldn't do what you wanted it to. Sometimes they just won't.
So, I'm done with it.
Yep.
Just
throw it out.
With it.
I'm not putting a whole lot of this. Like I said, just a little bit, because I still want to leave room for some of my ornaments.
Yeah, because we got our balls that we took off of the other. And we cut them off of that big pick, but you can just use red and white balls from wherever. Walmart, Hobby Lobby, wherever.
Yes, any like that would be fine. One more. add some of my little ornaments.
Yeah, the red and gold.
Yep. I'm just going to kind of sprinkle these around.
I like the look of this too because it's almost like with the fruit and the ornaments and the berries, it all builds on each other.
It does,
so it's really,
yeah.
it's a very thick wreath when you get done with it because you've just kind of built, you know, from the base up.
Yep, it definitely is. I'm just going to pop that in right there. See, need some more ornaments. Well, I've got some gold. Let me add some of these. I'll take this off because sometimes the picks are good, but it's so much easier to me to get them where you want them if you just dip the ornament directly in the glue.
Like I'm starting to run out of space.
Yep. But you can use as many of these. You know, I don't like to, and y'all probably, I know you've heard me say this before, I don't like seeing the pine. It's just not something I love, so I tend to try to put that one back in. It didn't stick well. I tend to try to cover it up as much as I can because I don't love it. But if you like the green, you know, that's strictly your preference. But I will even cut off pine pieces. If I see too much of the pine in an area, I will go in here and cut it off so that I don't see it because I don't like too much of it. Now you can't forget up under your bow. Move my tails. Put that one right there. And then I'm going to put another red one up under here as well. And just make sure that you go ahead and move everything around, just like we always say, because
you didn't use your, did you use the big red ones?
I used one big red one, and I'm fixing to use another one at the top over here. I used a matte one, though. I liked that right there up under, but I'm going to use one of these. Do you have one of these? Yeah, over there.
Too shiny.
Yeah, I do too. I'm going to put it up here. I've been debating on whether to use the gold one.
I had to.
You had to. Where did it?
I threw it.
Let me see if I can get it. I don't know if I
just
can.
Bounced right off that table.
Yep.
I don't know if you can get to it.
Yeah. There you go.
Thank you.
You are welcome.
Oh, goodness.
What are mamas for?
Goodness gracious.
What
yeah,
are
Robbie, this
mamas
wreath
for?
is going to be a bit of a heavier one, but it's not going to be as heavy as the Santa Claus one.
No, it definitely won't be.
It's actually not that heavy.
Mm-mm. The fruit is not really heavy, so
I mean, it's got a little bit of weight to it, but it's not heavy, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Okay, and this one I'm bringing right back in here.
Because it actually, like lifting it, it doesn't feel that heavy. I'm kind of surprised.
Yeah. But yet it looks very substantial, which is a good thing. Let's see. Okay. I'm going to put another red one there. I wished I had that. I didn't get any out. I wonder if I should.
Which ones are you looking for?
I was looking for a bigger gold one, but I don't have any right here. But I do have some more green. And I wonder if that will be too much. Let me see. I don't know what you think. Is that too green? Yeah. I don't love that one. Don't love it, so I'm gonna just go with red. I think. Let me see if I've got another one down here.
You looking for gold?
Yeah,
I don't think there's any gold down
There's
here.
no more gold down here.
I have a little gold one.
Yeah, I need a bigger one, but that's okay. I'm just gonna use red. Just gonna use the red.
I'm gonna add a couple more gold glitter pieces.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that as well.
A little bit more of it.
Yeah.
On the outside.
Need another ornament right there, but I need a red one. Okay. Yeah, I'll go with red.
More up here at the top.
Okay, now I'm going to add some more on mine. Which gold are you using? This or the eucalyptus?
Yeah,
that's
glitter gold.
Yep, I love these.
I like the eucalyptus, but it is heavy.
It is, and I like this.
I don't like a whole lot of it, just a little bit.
These are just so pretty. And I like these. You can cut them off to fit however much you want them to stick out. So I like that about them. We are getting there. I'm just going to bring this one up under poinsettia. And see, I'm going to cut this piece of pine off because I don't like it sticking out there. So I just cut it off. Behind my bow because I have not put anything behind my bow
Actually,
yet.
I did not either.
So
I'll put it all back there.
I am taking care of that right now because we want to make sure that our bow is standing upright.
You know what we didn't use? We didn't use these that came off of that. But I don't know if we need them or not.
Yeah, we can use those. I've got one down here on the floor that I dropped. These are, I like the look of these. Kind of interesting looking. I'll put one behind my bow.
I mean, we have them, so might as well use them, right?
That's my thought.
Might as well.
And I like that they kind of stick out, so these little balls do. We got those back there. And that's something else that you could do yourself is, you know, if you can't find eucalyptus or something like that, you can glitter that up yourself. It would be very, very easy to do with the, you know, the eucalyptus that we get at Hobby Lobby. You could do that to it.
Well, I think this has turned out pretty. I think it's very elegant. This would be pretty, I think, indoors.
I think so too.
Over a fireplace. In a living room.
I agree. I think it would be beautiful.
Maybe in a dining room.
I was fixing to say, even in a dining room, it would be beautiful. It definitely would.
But I think I'm about out of space. So
I'm just kind of filling in some with my gold, just covering up the pine.
Janet, the wreath is not, it's, how do I explain this? It is not super heavy, but I mean, it's a little heavier than some of the other ones.
Yes,
but it's not terrible.
No,
like I thought it's
really
actually
is
not that heavy, which is
It really isn't. I'm surprised that it's not heavier, honestly, but it's not.
Kathy said this wreath is stunning with the reds and the golds.
Oh, thank you. I love those colors.
I do too.
Thank you, thank you.
Still adding. I guess I could add more.
I'm just adding just a little bit just to cover up where I've got some pine showing that I don't like, because y'all know I don't like it. And I'll tell you something else. I would still, I'm going to go around and spray it with my glitter spray, even though everything that I've got on it is pretty much glittered. But it gets that spray on your pine pieces that you've got showing, so it just adds that extra little sparkle to have it on the pine pieces themselves. So I always do that to any of them. I'm gonna put another one over here. I keep finding places.
I know somebody in Design with the Pros Club today asked what we use, so I'm going to show you guys.
Yeah, because I've got them out so that we could show them right over there.
I know, I'm trying not to
get
you're trying not glued.
To get, yeah.
But this is what we use mostly, and it's the Krylon Glitter Blast Diamond Dust. Diamond Dust is probably our favorite.
Yes, because it kind of goes with everything. It's iridescent looking, so I love that.
It matches whatever you spray it on. Sometimes
we've also got this is the gold. Yeah. We've got the gold. And then now we have also used this. I think this is just from Walmart, and it's not a big thing of it, so it's not my favorite.
I like the Krylon.
I like the Krylon too.
Krylon Glitter Blast, the Diamond Dust is my favorite.
That's the one that I like the best as well.
Ooh, I got about an inch of glitter down here.
Yep.
And we're gonna add glitter to our glitter.
Yes.
Glitter spray
even possible.
Glitter spray to our glitter.
That is one thing we got plenty of is glitter. I'm still adding because I saw one more place. Huh?
I said usually it's me that's.
I know you're the one that usually does.
Maybe I need to add some more.
No, I don't think so. I just saw something that.
I can always add.
Well, that's the truth.
Of course, y'all can add as much as you want, or
yes,
if you don't like as much, you don't have to.
You don't have to add it. That's right. I love these colors though. I just think, like you said, they're elegant and beautiful, and they're really versatile because you certainly could use them, like you said, over a fireplace or anything, and I love that.
And wreaths make great gifts. A lot of people don't think about that, but I know. I mean, I think this week we've given a couple already as gifts. I mean, people love to receive them.
They
so,
do.
You know, maybe you're not selling your wreaths and you just want to make them for friends and family. I know that somebody would love
to
really
receive
would. A wreath like this.
They really would. And, you know, people love handmade things. So I've got to fix my bow. As you see, my bow's not fixed. But other than that, there we go.
Oh, yeah. Well, these have been fun to make.
I love these. And, you know, they're not that heavy. They look very substantial, which is a good thing. But they're not that heavy.
You know, there's a little bit of weight, but not near what even I thought that they would be. They're not even as heavy as those that have a sign on them.
No, they're not as heavy as
they're not as heavy as that one.
No, they're not as heavy as our Santa wreaths.
No,
you know that we've sold so many of. They're not nearly as heavy as those, which is actually surprising, but they're not.
Well, I hope you guys have enjoyed this today. This little project we did today for Flower Friday. It sure has been fun for us. I know.
It has.
Those of you who are watching us on YouTube, if you will, please click the subscribe button and click that little notification, the little bell, so you get notified when we release new videos. If you're watching us on Facebook, if you don't mind, click the follow button and follow us there.
And go follow us on Instagram.
Follow us on Instagram, because starting next week.
Yes.
We'll let y'all know for sure, but we're going to start doing something, and
it's going to be fun.
You're not going to want to miss it.
No, you're not. But it's like we said, it's only going to be on Instagram, so you got to get over there.
Yeah.
You don't want to miss it.
Yeah. And if you'd like to go to our blog at gracemonroehome.com, we have tons of DIY tutorials, all kinds of wreaths. If you're looking for a Christmas wreath to make or a Christmas swag, you can just type it in the search box. We have a lot of different ones that you can watch over there. And we have the supply list for most of those over there. So if you want that, you are welcome to go over there and check that out. And one more thing is our Grace Monroe Home Glue Skillet. Oh,
yes. Our big thing.
That we partner with SureBonder to create for you guys. So you can go to SureBonder.com.
I'm going to see if I can pick it up so y'all can see it up close in case you haven't seen it.
Grace Monroe Home to get that.
And I love it's got that on-off button, so now I can cut it off, and I know it's off, and I love it.
Yeah. Just be careful with hot glue.
Yes, just don't pick it up like I just did. Don't do what I just did, but there you go. But we love it.
Well, we thank y'all so much for joining us for Flower Friday. We're live on Fridays at 4 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time.
That's right.
Central Standard Time.
Yep. Central Standard Time.
I can't talk today.
Yeah. Hey, it's been a long week for us, and I'm sure it might have been for you too.
But we do thank you for joining us every week, and we will see you soon.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.